What up, guys? I'm gonna try to keep this short. For set 12, we're back. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Full-time set 12. Okay, so I know I just released a video about 6 weeks to 2 months ago where I detailed that I had quit TFT. I thought the dream was over. It was never a question of passion. If you guys watch the video, you guys should know the deal. It was never a question of passion or anything like that. I just thought my life was at a point where I had to quit. I was forced to quit, you know. Born to play TFT, forced to do other things. You guys know the life. I will spare you guys the details, but when I made that video 6 weeks ago, I spent 2 months preparing for that video. I spent 2 months creating a whole new life for myself. I became a personal trainer. I started working really hard on my physique, which I've always been doing over the past 7 years. And I really started to build my life for a new direction because I just thought the dream was over and I just couldn't keep doing this any longer. Thought the party was done. But since then, I've moved back home to Arkansas and there's a lot of timing and a bunch of stuff. I'll spare you the details, but just the long and short of it is we're back. The timing just works out really perfectly for me to do set 12 with very little risk. My financial situation is a lot better than I previously had anticipated. And just the reality is, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about this stuff is, you know, I didn't know how different and how much better my life would be once I moved back to Central Arkansas. You know, I lived in Louisiana for the past 3 years and, you know, I'm about to talk about my problems and woe to the guy who plays video games for a living. You know, I get it. I'm fully aware. But the biggest taxing thing for streaming and being a content creator, everything like that, for me is the social aspect of it. It's very socially taxing for me. And it really, a lot of it was because, and I said this in my last video, all my social interactions are online, which is not very healthy. Because when I was living down in Louisiana, just me and my girlfriend down there, we were completely isolated, no family, no friends down there for 3 years. And since I moved back up to Arkansas, you know, a big concern of me thinking about, should I even do this long term was, you know, I want to be a dad, I want to be a family man. And whenever I'm just playing TFT, I'm generally just not a very good person because it just drives me insane mentally, mainly the social aspect, not the game. But now that I'm back home, you know, I'm going to dinner at my mom's tomorrow. I just had my girlfriend's parents over last night. You know, I went to my best friend's house last week. I'm gonna go see him again next week. And just with those things in my life, I'm just really fucking happy, guys. I'm just really happy, and none of the, I don't know, online tax and anything like that is just not affecting me anymore. Maybe it will later, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, those are the main reasons why I wanted to, why I felt I had to quit. Is just my financial situation was not great. It has improved a lot, you know, a little bit unpredictably for me. I just didn't realize how much it would be better once I moved back up to Arkansas, and just having the support of my friends and family around just makes it so much easier to do this job for me and it not affecting me, not being mentally taxing. And so I want to keep doing this longer. And, you know, I don't want to let this go. It's a great opportunity, what I got in front of me. You know, it's not often you're going to find something that you're good enough to compete at the world level. You know, I don't play at Worlds or anything like that, but, you know, I play against matches against Dish Soap and replay and all the other people every day. So whenever we're on live and I'm grinding and stuff. So anyways, guys, I'm just having a great time, and we're going to be doing set 12 again. So what are we what's the actual content? What's going to be on set 12? So I have 2 goals for set 12, and this is going to be different than anything I've ever done before because, you know, I shouldn't be doing the same stuff anymore. So it's not working, obviously. So the first thing, my first goal is to have the only type of time that I'm concerned with having, and that is a good one. I just want to have a good time, guys. I'm just going to vibe it out. I'm going to do my thing. I'm not going to worry about what anybody else is doing. I'm going to do my thing. I'll study the meta and stuff the way that I want to and all that good stuff. But I'm just going to do my thing and just do my best, put my best foot forward and not really worry about anything else. That doesn't mean I'm not going to plan and stuff like that, but I'm just going to try to have a good time instead of thinking about like, what do I need to do? It just make sure I always put in the work, always have maximum effort, but I'm just going to do what I want to do with this channel and with my Twitch channel and everything like that. Goal number 2, which is going to be more important to you, is with the videos and streaming and everything, I'm just going to focus on providing value. That's all I'm going to focus on. You know, when you become a content creator, you know, you can get a little bit lost in the sauce playing the game. You know, everyone has to play the game in life. Whatever you're doing, if you want to be a doctor, you got to play the game. You want to be this, you got to play the game. You got to play the game of that, right? And the game of content creators is obviously you need to garner attention. And, you know, for a long time, I just viewed, okay, you know, I'm going to make this video because it'll give me good views. It'll give me good exposure. And, it, you know, as a secondary role, it will provide value to people. People are looking for this. So, of course, it'll provide value to them. But now when I make videos, I'm just really going to think about what is the best way that I can provide value at this moment to my viewers or to prospective viewers. And so it's just a different approach, rather thinking about how can I take and how can I gain. It's just, this is kind of how I've been approaching everything in my life. And it's been way more enjoyable. And I've been a lot more successful in a lot of things in my life already, just small things. By instead of thinking about how I can gain from a situation, how can I give you value? How can I get value to the person who is with me? And in turn of giving you value, I'll get what I want, which is have a good time and, exposure, grow my channel, that sort of thing. And so, yeah, that's what I'll be focused on, giving you value, providing value to you. And hopefully in return, I'll get what I want. But if not, I'm just doing a good thing. So that feels good too. So anyways, guys, I just made this video. I'm just really happy. I'm just having a good time. And I'm going to do set 12. And if it doesn't work out, hey, I got my personal trainer's license and I should have no trouble finding work, with my background. It's not going to be a problem at all. So I'm not stressed about it. And yeah, I'm just having a good time. And guys, whatever you do, do not, don't neglect your family. Unless your families are pieces of garbage, keep them in your life, stay close. It's a bait to move away from home. For a lot of people, some people it might work out really well. But for me and all my friends, we all left our home state and we all came back because guys, it's too hard doing stuff out there on your own. It's really hard. And it's just way better if you have the support of the people who love you. And so that's why I'm back here. Oh, and one last thing, just wanted to mention, if any of you guys are watching this, you're like, hey, but you lived in Arkansas before you moved down here, if you guys have followed for a long time, and it still wasn't, you still weren't doing so great. Yeah, before I moved down to before I moved down to Louisiana, I was just younger, I was a lot younger. So that was like 4 years ago. And I was just really depressed. I was just a really depressed person. And when you're like that, instead of me relying on the support of my friends and family, I actively avoided them because I didn't want them to see the person that I was. So, I'm kind of rambling here, but this video is about me, not really, a lot of you guys just want to know TFT stuff, but anyways, I'm rambling a bit here, but this video is about me. So here we go. Yeah. And so now I'm just really happy and I'm just not that person anymore. I know when I'm feeling down, I don't run away. I lean into it and I reach out for help and support from my friends and family. And you should do that too, if you have the opportunity. But anyways, I'm just really happy and I'm really excited to do more TFT this set and I'm just vibing it out and I hope you guys will vibe it out with me. Follow me on Twitch and I'll see you on the next one.